Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite things that I've purchased off of Amazon within like the last 6 months or so. And these are pretty much things that I use every day or pretty frequently. So if you want to see what I got, then keep on watching. I have really bad allergies. I am allergic to pretty much everything possible. When it comes to taking like an allergy medication, my favorite one to use is Zyrtec. I feel like it's really the only one that kind of works. I've taken Claritin, Allegra, Benadryl, but Benadryl is something like you can only take if you know you can go take a nap or go to sleep after. So Benadryl I save for very special occasions. But the problem with Zyrtec is that it's pretty expensive, and to have to take it every single day, it adds up, and I just was getting tired of paying that much. So you already know I went up on Amazon and I started looking for like allergy medications. I didn't even care the brand at this point. And I came across an Amazon branded allergy medication, which I kind of wanted to gatekeep this because I'm like, I don't want this to sell out or like the price to go up. But you know what, if you're struggling like me and you're trying to save some money, I would highly recommend this. Not sponsored, by the way. It's nice though, because like I said, I was taking Zyrtec like every single day. With Zyrtec, you probably get like 20 tablets for like, I don't even know, like $20. So this, I don't remember how much it was, but I know it couldn't have been that expensive, and you get 300 in this. So this is almost a year worth of allergy pills, and I low-key do want to like stock up on this in a way, just in case it sells out or gets discontinued eventually. But I have to say it's been working, and I'm like mad that I didn't come across this sooner because I could have been saving so much money. It's really been helping though. I mean, I feel like I'm feeling a lot better compared to days when I wasn't taking anything. I mean, I wish I had this literally like, I only got this, I want to say, within like the last month, but I remember maybe in like April or early May, like I would go outside and there would just be pollen. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know if this was happening all around the world, but in Pennsylvania, there was just pollen like everywhere, like just flying. I don't even know how it was possible, and I've never like I don't think there's ever been a worse year for pollen than this year. So I was fighting for my life most days, and like I would just be like sniffling, and I felt like I was literally like sick or crying. It was terrible. I'll have everything linked below also if you're interested, but that's probably like my favorite #1 thing that I've bought off Amazon. In a recent vlog or get ready with me, I think it was, I was saying like my eczema was really bad. I was like scratching my arm. I'm like, I can't even deal. This is like the worst time of my life. And thankfully for the most part, it has cleared up. As you can see, it was a lot worse. There are still like a couple little bumps, but it's not itchy at all, thank God. But I did find this new cream from First Honey. I've never heard of the company, but the reviews were looking pretty decent, and I'm like, I don't even care. Like, I'm willing to try anything at this point. So this is just a skin therapy cream. Like I said, I mean, I do have some bumps still, so hopefully this can just get rid of them. But you can kind of see like where the bumps are right here. But I was loving this, and it was really helping with how itchy like I was getting. This year for allergies and eczema have been rough. Yeah, whatever. So another Amazon product, branded product that I really like are cotton swabs, Q-tips, whatever you want to call them. I have a tendency to stock up on these. I have this box and then I have another one. The reason I came across these was because I needed Q-tips, and I like to find dupes of things. And I mean, these aren't like, you know, 50 cents and you're saving so much money compared to buying the Q-tips like branded one, but they're like $2 or $3 cheaper. So I'm like, you know what? It's easy to get. I don't have to run out to the store. I really don't go to like Walmart or Target that often. I know that might sound surprising. I feel like I go to Target maybe like 2 times a month, and I really avoid Walmart. Mainly because Walmart, I feel like it's always so busy and the lines are always long. And I know this might, like some people might agree or disagree with what I want to say, but I like to online shop, and especially sometimes the way I look at things, at least for myself, is that if I can get it online cheaper, I'd be saving money, obviously paying more, and then also I'd be saving gas money of going to the store. The nearest Walmart probably would take me 20 minutes to go. Target's probably 30 minutes. It's just convenient. You get it delivered right to you. I mean, obviously if you need something the same day, maybe it's a possibility you could have that happen. Usually when I'm getting low on something, I will just order it, and kind of like this situation, I stock up on things so that when I start getting low, I have a backup. Anyways, as for the actual cotton swab, I feel like they're very similar to Q-tips. I'm not picky. They don't bother me. I feel like they work fine or like the same. I want to share my current makeup bag that I absolutely love. I do need to kind of wash the inside of it, but we're gonna ignore that for now. It's the Stitch and Wet n Wild collab makeup bag. Anytime I talk about this collab, I'm just like kind of talk badly about it because the release of it was just a mess. And originally I thought this bag was supposed to be included in like the PR box that they were selling, but it wasn't. Like they used the wrong image and like half the stuff that was supposed to be included wasn't. So then eventually I just bought it on Amazon. And this is what I use anytime that I'm staying at my boyfriend's house. I love it because obviously it's clear so you can see what's inside. And it fits a lot of stuff in here. And I'm not staying at his house currently, so I don't have any makeup in it. I also love the fact that I can carry it, like this little bag, like the little briefcase. I think it's so funny. It's just so cute. I love Stitch. So I always see on TikTok of girls sharing like clothes that they've found. And don't get me wrong, a lot of the time they're really cute, but then I click on it and it's like $35 for a romper. I just can't reason with the pricing. Like sometimes you can find really good deals and then other times it's like, why is that so expensive? And especially too when it comes to a lot of the clothing, I feel like it's sellers from Shein or Wish that are like selling these clothes and they're like upping the price a lot. I don't know if that's the case. I feel like it might be. I really don't buy clothes or anything that often, but I do always try to find biker shorts. And I came across this set of two. This is a dark blue. I know it looks kind of black, but this is a black pair. And I surprisingly love these. I wasn't sure about them at first because they're really soft and smooth, how they would be for working out, if they were going to roll down or just be like gross feeling. But I've been loving them. I usually wear them with an oversized shirt, like a graphic tee that I get from Five Below, or one like this from Forever 21. Piece of hair is bothering me. I'm really picky when it comes to biker shorts. Like they always need to be a certain length and fit a certain way. So this length is my ideal length. I don't know what it is exactly, maybe like 6 inches. I don't know. My next product is pretty random, but I have shared in the past that I sell things on like Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. So this is pretty much for Mercari and eBay because if you sell on Poshmark, you can always use USPS shipping materials, so like envelopes, boxes, and whatever. And you can actually order that online, get it shipped directly to you for free, or like get it from the post office. So anyways though, for Mercari and eBay, obviously you need to have stuff to ship your items in. So I always get my packaging off of Amazon. I ordered the wrong size, but I ended up liking these more than the original ones I used to have. So this size is 12 by 15.5. Now, depending on what you're selling, obviously this could go kind of either way. I'm never selling anything usually that's like fragile. A lot of time it's clothes or just like stickers or something. So packaging like this, I feel like personally is fine because it's still a mailer. You put your item in. I have backed away from selling hats, at least on Mercari and eBay, just because sometimes you figure, you know, if you have this going to the post office, the hat might get squished. I never had any complaints in the past about it, but I just was like, people find things to complain about. And truthfully, if I'm buying like a brand new hat, then I really wouldn't want it to be in packaging like this because it's going to get squished. But for everything else that I use it for, I feel like this works great. I think it came in a pack of 100 or 200. When you do the math and everything, I think each mailer costs about 20 cents, which is pretty decent for a lot of packaging because you'd be surprised at how much mailers and bubble mailers cost. My next two things are kind of like outside slash summer slash pool things. So first is this pool float. I don't know where any of my pool floats went. I don't know if I packed them up or where I put them, but I was like, the only pool floats I had were like tubes, and I just wanted something that I could lay out on. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I didn't pay good attention to the picture of this float. I didn't realize that there's holes in it, basically. This pool float is actually pretty smart because it keeps you cool, essentially, because you are pretty much in the water, but not really. It's obviously keeping you above. And the pillow is also pretty comfortable. And another thing, everything I have to say about this pool float is like amazing. One thing that I don't like about when you get floats is if you can only be on it like laying back and you can't go on your front. But thankfully the pillow is kind of like flexible in a way. You can push it down and lay on it face first basically. I think it was only like 15 bucks. Pool floats are expensive for no reason, and I feel like this was a pretty decent deal. Now, another outdoor item. I am not gonna lie, I made my mom buy this for me because of the situation that happened. So there is outdoor furniture that we have because the weather, I think, is supposed to rain for like the next week or so. So regardless, like we would have to be taking, you know, the cushions inside so that they're not getting wet when it rains. I know it takes a minute to just bring out some cushions, but sometimes I just want to lay out. Like, I don't feel like having to bring the cushion in, bring it back in. I'm just being lazy some days, okay? So I always like to have one of those adjustable, like, beach chairs. I don't put no cushion on it. I just sit on it, and it's pretty nice. So I had one. I think that was from Target. So my mom decides to sit on it one day. I don't know what she was thinking, but she, like, ripped the material from getting up off of it. When I tell you guys, I was so mad because we didn't have the outdoor furniture out yet at the time. We found this chair, and honestly, it's so nice. You can pretty much wear this thing like a backpack. Like if you go to the beach, you could literally can just have it strapped to you. And there's also a little like pouch on the back that you could put a book, snacks. You could probably put a towel in there, like a 3-in-1, a 2-in-1, and it's pretty comfortable. It's also a good length. For me, I'm 5'4". But, you know, a lot of the times with some chairs, like your feet might be dangling or you might just be too long for it. And if I do go to the beach at some point, I definitely would bring this chair. And yeah, so that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys for some of my recent Amazon favorites. But let me know what you guys have been up to, what you've been purchasing or what you've loved recently. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!